make a lot of money pushing certain drugs, but every day the mill bacteria, you know, they're not really focused on. It seems.
Yeah, where's the money? I mean, it's just like Jerry Maguire was asking, show me the money.
Yeah.
These are not blockbuster drugs like the hypertension or cholesterol medications that people invent. It takes hundreds of millions of dollars to go for research and development, maybe up to $1 billion by the time
You
you've
can
done
make more
clinical
on the
trials.
cholesterol drug than this thing, right?
You could.
And that's affecting our overall health in what way?
23,000 people are dying every single year. That's more than the number of people who are killed by homicides. It's more than the number of people who die from HIV.
I mean, it almost seems like negligence to not be working on a new form of, a new penicillin 2.0, something new.
Exactly.
Why not?
Penicillin came out in 1940. We haven't really done much more since then. We were talking about this earlier. The iPhone. We've had 6 versions of the iPhone in the last decade. Where is it?
Well, here's the thing, Doctor. If you, it's the same situation, I think, with the reason we don't build refineries in this country. There's not a lot of profit in it. So somehow we have to build the profit into bacteria, or we get the grants to go into this area. There is the profit in Lipitor and things like that.
But we're going to have to subsidize. We're going to have to do some common sense things. It's just like vaccinations. We do subsidize the building of vaccinations and the creation of vaccinations. We also need the FDA to sit there and streamline the process, take out some of this bureaucracy, make it come to fruition a little bit faster.
Sure, but what about, I mean, in the meantime, what do we do? Because we still need a cure in the moment when you could get sick, you need an antibiotic, right?
And that's the thing, is 50% of the antibiotics that are prescribed are inappropriate. What we need to do is we need to pick the right antibiotic for the right patient, the right dose, and the right duration of time. We need to also have doctors say, no, this is not appropriate to give antibiotics at this time.
The problem, doctor, and you know this, you see it, parents take their kids into the doctor, they got a runny nose or something, just give them some of that pink stuff that they drink, antibiotic, even though they might not.
Yeah. Well, they're going to come back to school, too. They don't want to miss a lot of school. They can't come back without the antibiotics for 10 days.
Yeah. When daycare calls me and I have to take a day off from work and I get that urgent care appointment, I want a prescription in my hand. I want to do something. I want something effective. I want to do something about it.
All right, and you mentioned that some of the drug-resistant bacteria, the CRE, gonorrhea, and C. diff, which has a much more complicated name, all have now resistance to some of the drugs that we're given because we've been using the same thing for so long.
Yeah, that's correct.
Dr. Radcliffe, thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, coming up, a student tried to do the right thing. He told the school when he realized, you know what, I brought a pocket knife to a football game, so he told the school. But he was punished anyway.
Aw.
Yeah, wait till you hear that story.
Then,